Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the beautiful Jurassic World Evolution 3. Now, what have we been saying about this game, right? Not a lot of mods have been added, not a lot of new stuff. Well, today, I've got a new mod for you. If we go ahead, just creep around to our battle arena, you guys know, you guys love, we're gonna go ahead and get into this hatchery, and as you can see, we've got two versions of the normal Scorpius Rex, but my boy ain't too normal anymore. For example, if we just go into the hatchery real quick, you know what the Scorpius Rex normally looks like, right? Let me just go ahead and throw a picture of him over there. But now if we scroll all the way down to where my boy is in here, well, you can kind of see the picture right here as well, but you already saw a picture anyways. Today, this is what our boy looks like. My boy, bro, Scorpius Rex, well, technically it's a girl, right? I'm pretty sure Scorpius is a girl. Regardless, she has evolved, and look at Scorpius Rex. Kind of looks like, more of like a raptor. Just kind of looks more of like a dinosaur now. Big shout out to Mitchell Productions, actually. Finally, somebody's making some mods in this game. But bro, look at this version of Scorpius Rex. Personally, I like this version a lot more than the, the normal Scorpius that we've always seen. Let me know what you think in the comments, but we finally have like an evolution. So what Scorpius, the new version, is going up against? By the way, let me know like a name for this new version of Scorpius Rex. And let me go ahead and show you what he'll be going up against, or what she'll be going up against. We got a Utahraptor, Velociraptor, and Atrociraptor in the small category. Nothing too crazy, but then you hop over to the mediums, and we start to have 4 of them. We got the Alberto, which, if you saw the other video, the other day, R.I.P. Allo, we've got Baryonyx, and we've got the Indoraptor. And then to wrap things up, we got Acrocanthosaurus, Giganotosaurus, Indominus Rex, and we've got the beautiful T-Rex. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know how you think Scorpius is gonna do in its new evolutionary state. We do have 2 versions. Like I said, obviously we always do it this way. Normal Scorpius will be first. She'll have no traits, no nothing like that. But then the next one, if we do need her, she'll be beefed up. Strength boost, defensive boost, she'll have everything. But for now, let's go ahead and release Challenger number 1, AKA the first new evolutionary state of the Scorpius Rex. And like I said, let me know what you think of the new model in the comments. Do we get a roar right here? Hold up. We get like a... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, I think, if you guys remember, I've always said that Scorpius is kind of hideous to me. One of the scariest looking dinosaurs I've ever seen. Didn't even look like a dinosaur to me, more like an alien. But like this right here definitely looks more dinosaurish to me, while even, still keeping some of the Scorpius effects. You got those spikes / hairs coming off the noggin and whatnot. The tail, kind of the same without some spikes. But yeah, I think this version is absolutely beautiful. And let's see how she'll do against the very first dinosaur we're gonna release into the battle arena. We got the Utah. Is this the Utah? Yeah, I think I picked Utah. We got the Utahraptor. Already hearing me in the background. You saw her hair stick up a little bit. She's about to hopefully immediately fight. And as we can see, I'm pretty sure Scorpius is a medium-sized dinosaur, right? She definitely has the size. Okay, well, never mind. Look. Oh, I really wish I got a thumbnail right there. Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're following, because we've already got a battle. We've got the new and improved Scorpius Rex. All right, well, wait, I gotta get a thumbnail of this right here. All right, beautiful, I'm back. We got a nice little thumbnail there, and now look at Scorpius, already just taking a little nap. She doesn't even care that she just absolutely bodied. That was 1 hit, by the way. I know it is a Utahraptor. I know we're only on small dinos right now. But listen, when we get to the mediums, I feel like she's gonna basically do the same thing that she just did. Anyways, let's go ahead and release the second small of the day. We've got the Velociraptor. By the way, guys, if I sound stuffy, if I sound sick, yes, all right? I'm trying to get through it here. I got some sort of cold, and it is not fun. My nose is stomped, my throat hurts, but we're still out here. And speaking of out here, is Scorpius Rex just gonna immediately turn around? Let's speed it up a little bit. Just kind of see what happens here. This is the thing with Scorpius, she doesn't have to, look, already roaring over there. She doesn't have to destroy this Velociraptor if she doesn't want to, right? She's got food on the ground over there. If she just wants to play nice, she can play nice. But you already know, why does she keep, bro, she keeps roaring like that, and that, for one, is beautiful, but also terrifying at the same time. Look how small the Velociraptor is compared to, just looking at Scorpius Rex over here. Oh, yep, okay, well, she's moving towards the Velociraptor. Never mind, she just wanted to take a nap. I see how it is. No, now she's definitely moving towards the Velociraptor. I wish they had like some sort of mod in Jurassic World Evolution 3 where you could control the dinos. Unfortunately, right now, they don't have something like that. I don't even know if Scorpius can catch up to the Velociraptor, can she? I mean, she's trying to hunt him down right now, but you just saw her sprint after the Velociraptor to no avail. So we'll see how that does soon, but if nothing happens, we're just gonna release the, I think we have Atrociraptor next. Oh yeah, she might be giving up. She's going over here to get some food now. So I'm almost positive we're just gonna go ahead and release the Atrociraptor, because the raptor, the Velociraptor at least, I don't think it's gonna do anything, which is smart. All right, I wouldn't be wanting to fight that new version anyways. So I don't blame the Velociraptor, but now we've got the Atrociraptor. Is this Ghost? I forgot which skin I picked, but that kind of looks like Ghost to me. I don't necessarily know. What I do know is that nobody has traits yet, all right? If we go ahead and check, I mean, they have like aggressive, intolerant. I'm not counting that. When I say traits, you know what I mean. Like strength boost, defensive boost. They don't have anything like that. So maybe the Atrociraptor and Velociraptor will fight, and then Atrociraptor will have to fight Scorpius when Atrociraptor inevitably wins. Hold up, Scorpius kind of getting, wait a minute. Oh, see, that's all I needed to do. I just needed to release the Atrociraptor one time for the one time, and now, okay, really? We're just gonna roar at each other? Don't keep doing this, man. Hey, the good news, the Velociraptor has acknowledged Scorpius Rex. Yeah, y'all can't tell me that this doesn't look like a better version of Scorpius, right? By the way, we do have these two over here in a battle. Oh, my bad. Zoomed in too far. Velociraptor barely taking any damage there, not gonna lie. Mr. Atrociraptor did not do a ton of damage. 77 to 77. They actually did the exact same amount of damage. That's a pretty solid pair here. 54 to 54. So basically what I'm telling, what is this ailment? He's got a concussion? Huh? Hold up, I gotta turn off injuries. I keep forgetting about that. I be forgetting that I turned those on. Now who's got a, Velociraptor is concussed at the moment. And that's all right, don't worry about it. You know, he was gonna get destroyed by Miss Scorpius anyways. I'll pick back up when we actually have Scorpius doing something. Okay, finally, we might have Scorpius ready to do something. Hopefully they don't just roar and, you know, turn. You got to be kidding me. You can't be serious. You've done that to both of them now, so don't do it again, please. Well, I mean, they're fighting again in the background. Okay, finally, somebody goes down. That will be the Velociraptor. We're gonna go ahead and pick him straight up. Scorpius got him a little bite of food, but like, you gotta fight the You know what? I'm about to box you in. I'm ready to get into the, you know, the medium dinosaurs. I ain't got time to waste here. All right, if you want some food, you gotta obliterate the Atrociraptor. I'm not giving you any more leniency. All right, Atrociraptor, also, big fella, get up. All right, it is time to battle. You're gonna need some food soon too, so, you know, get to fighting. Oh, well, Scorpius tried to, you know, pull up on Atrociraptor. I don't know if they're gonna fight. Oh, wait a minute. Surely they're not just gonna roar at each other again, right? They've done this once already. You have got to be kidding me. Bro, what are we doing here, guys? Oh, we're just sleeping. Got it. Yeah, guys, I think I'm about done putting small dinosaurs in any of our battles from now on. Well, hold up. Let me take this gate out. Let me just go ahead and send out our first medium. Like we saw the other day, although, you know, it didn't go too great for him, we've got Albertosaurus. Now, technically, that was a different game. So maybe, you know, this version of Alberto will be different. Hold up. Now look at this, watch. Immediately as we release Albertosaurus, look what happens. Literally already right here in front of us, we probably have a battle. We're just gonna watch Scorpius already roaring, and look at that, the fight has begun. That's what I wanna see, right? When I release somebody from the hatchery, this is what we need to lock in on. We got battle after battle coming up in this video. See, I just can't put in the are y'all even gonna fight? What's happening here? What I was gonna say is we can't, wow. Well, I mean, I thought it was a battle, and instead it was just, what is it, a staring competition? What is happening today? I mean, nobody wants to fight Scorpius. I can't say that I blame them. I mean, especially in its evolutionary state, when it looks more like a T-Rex mixed with a raptor. But like, you know, we need it to happen. All right, it's definitely happening here. I'm calling it right now. They've roared at each other. They've kind of stared each other down when they were actually battling. Maybe they battle for once? That would be fantastic. Yeah, absolutely nothing. Guys, what is happening? They keep doing these fake battles. Okay, here we go, please. If y'all just roar it, no, yeah, I was gonna say that's not gonna be a roar. Scorpius versus Alberto. And, oh, I forgot that Scorpius has that poison capability. Albertosaurus only took 25% damage there, but also only did 21%. So Albertosaurus is going to be poisoned. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness. Hold up. I might try to give me another thumbnail out of this. Oh, that's so sick. Oh, man, the poor Albertosaurus right here. Slow-mo action. I mean, Scorpius did get bit a little bit there. Hold up. Oh, and then she kicked the mess out of Albertosaurus. Wait, he's still alive? Oh, my goodness. Let me get out of capture mode. I thought he was cooked. I'm not going to lie to you. 50% to 58%. This is actually a good battle here. Okay, Alberto. I see you, big fella. Oh, was he hitting the meanest moonwalk of all time? That was crazy. Hey, shout out to Alberto. He already did better than what he did the other day. All right, I am proud of you, sir. But you do have health loss for now 5 minutes. So, like, yeah, you're probably cooked. Meanwhile, this specimen right here is just going to keep gaining HP. She's got about 73 at the moment. No big deal. Meanwhile, Alberto is now on 40% with still 3.5 minutes left on the health drain. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be an L for Alberto. I can just tell you that right now. Oh, yep, and it's about to happen right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the L comes too soon for our boy Albertosaurus. There he goes. All right, well, that is another one biting the dust. And that also means that Scorpius is now going to have to go up against the Allo. We went from Alberto to the Allo. I love the way Allo comes out of the gates, bro. Always, she's wanting to fight, all right? She comes out ready to absolutely scrap. She better be ready because she's going to have to go up against some poison capabilities. And may I remind you guys, the Scorpius Rex right now, this is just the regular version. We haven't even had to take out, the beefy version yet. So, like, when that one comes into play, I don't know if anybody's going to be able to beat her, for real. Anyways, we are going to have a battle here. Allo versus... Are you serious, bro? I hate when they do that. Okay, never mind. They're turning back around. They never do it 2 times in a row. There we go. If it's always 2 times, the second time is going to be a battle. Scorpius Evolution versus Allo. Are they just going to walk around each other like they did the first time? Her and Alberto? Yep, that's exactly what it's going to be. Wait, what? Scorpius run? Are you scared over here? Hey, y'all just wait until you see the second version of this big fella because she is dangerous. I think we picked like the Site B variant. So I think she has like red eyes. She's all like darker. She looks crazy. Oh, hold up now. Meeting in the center of the ring, are we? They was like, all right, let's swing it out then. All right, or we just turn around and never look at each other again. Oh, I can't stand when they do that. You know what? It's all good. Like I said, they never do it 2 times in a row. There we go. Finally, we have a fight. Scorpius with Allo getting the first hit, doing 25% damage. That is a very good hit for Allosaurus. But let's see if Scorpius... Yeah, Scorpius is going to get a hit off. Oh, my... Not even just a hit off. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So that's Scorpius's... I thought that's when she takes him down. Never mind. 22% damage right now for Scorpius. Oh! Dang! Yo, Scorpius is kind of going crazy. These battles, I love the way they kind of take place. 51 to 57 right now. Allo is going to be in the lead and is going to win that fight technically, but is going to leave with the most damage done to themselves. As you can see with that health loss, that health drain, now Allo has a low HP. There we go. Meanwhile, Scorpius already back at 60+%, so Allo, I'm sorry, but you're going up against a poisonous dino, brother. You cook. This would be the best case scenario for Allo. Okay, well, they're going back at it. And when I say best case, I only mean that because, there's no more health drain, but it didn't really matter. As you can see, telepathically somehow, I don't really know how that happened, but Allo takes the L, and Scorpius wins another battle. I'm going to wait for Scorpius to get a little more HP here. She's got about mid-80s, and then we're going to release this man right here, the Baryonyx. Actually, you know what? I'm just releasing. We got Baryonyx coming in. A dinosaur that we haven't, I don't even know if we've seen in this game, to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever put Barry into one of our battles here. I'm assuming I probably should have put Barry in first because I'm assuming that Barry's going to get absolutely shredded by Scorpius. As you can see, Scorpius is already making her way over there. She does not like that Barry is now in her base. And this doesn't look like one of those roars only. Yeah, this looks like a battle. Hopefully not one of those stare downs. Already with the tail whip. And already at 67% is the Baryonyx. So we'll see what happens here, but it's not looking like Scorpius. She might not even... Okay, she did take a little damage. but I mean a little. She only took 15% damage there. Meanwhile, the Baryonyx is already at 35%. So they might, honestly, they might not even fight again. And Barry might just take a seat from health drain because of the poison. Like, let's check. 33% at the moment and dropping with 4.5 minutes of health loss. Yeah, Barry's already cooked. There's actually, at this point, literally nothing that Barry could do. I mean, maybe they fight again, but like, I can't even say that would be... Yeah, look at Scorpius. She's already getting down in the fighting position. And here we go with Barry. Yep, 15% for Barry. No chance of winning this fight whatsoever, but at least we'll lock in. We'll see what happens here, and just like I thought, down goes the Baryonyx with a tail whip. That wasn't even a bite or nothing, just a tail whip. Takes down Barry, and it is now time to release the most dangerous medium that we have in this game. We've got the Indoraptor. I'm hoping this fight goes fast. I've already been recording for half an hour, and we still have large dinosaurs to go. But honestly, you guys, y'all seem to like the longer videos anyways, so I'm glad that it took some time. Anyways, let's go ahead and get Baryonyx out of here. Let's speed up this process. Because you already know the Indoraptor is... Wait, is the Indoraptor going to go after Atrociraptor? Look at the Atrociraptor. Why would you want to fight the Indoraptor over Scorpius? Okay, well, I think that is a terrible decision for the Atrociraptor, but... I mean, at least we're going to see the Atrociraptor fight somebody other than Velociraptor for once. That is another version of a raptor, but like, yeah, mad goofy. I'm not going to lie to you. Mad goofy, and down goes the Atrociraptor. And immediately, the Indoraptor comes in and gets a dub. We're just going to go ahead and get Atrociraptor out of here. Shouldn't even be here. I mean, Atrociraptor should have been fought, a long time ago, but now is the good fight. They kind of like match each other's vibe. You can see, like, for the Indoraptor, you got that hair / spike, whatever you want to call those, coming off the back. And then obviously you got the same for the Scorpius Rex as well. They kind of match each other's vibe here, but who is the better dinosaur? We'll find out very soon. Ooh, hold up. When I say very soon, it might be right now. Let's see. Are they going to fight? Yes, they are. Ladies and gentlemen, the hardest fight that Scorpius has been in all day. Already, Scorpius has 67% HP. But how much damage is she going to do against the Indoraptor, a.k.a. him? We got Himothy in the game right now. Is she going to do anything? She didn't do it. Ladies and gentlemen, we might see the Scorpius's first L of the day. If she would have done literally anything, she would have had a good chance here. Indo would have been poisoned. But nah, Scorpius Rex, this evolution, you can't be scared now, big fella. Now is quite literally the worst time to be scared. Oh, hold up. She's in that fighting stance, and you can see Indo starting to turn around now. She is back at 100% HP. So this is going to be an even and fair fight here. But Indoraptor immediately getting the first piece of damage off. Scorpius, you got to do something here. All right, you can't just take a hit and then walk off. I think that's what she's going to do. She's kind of turning a little bit. She did it again, bro. Scorpius does not want to fight the Indoraptor. All right, well, looks like once again we are going to have a battle. Maybe third time is the charm, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe this time Scorpius with gonna have about 99%. Okay, never mind. She's gonna have 100% on the next battle. You're maxed out HP. Turn around. Get to actually doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, do anything. Tail whip would be fantastic at this point. You would poison the Indoraptor. But nah, you just keep letting the Indoraptor... You keep letting the Indoraptor get you down to 60% HP. This is not going to end well for you. Scorpius, what are we doing? Another roar. And there you go. Okay, finally Scorpius has done something to the Indoraptor. It's not a lot. Only 15% damage. But at the same time... Scorpius does have 35% now. Maybe Scorpius gets one more hit off. That would be huge. It doesn't look like it. The Indoraptor. Okay, yes, it does. Ladies and gentlemen, this is fantastic news for Scorpius. Not fantastic, but it is better news than what we've been seeing. As you guys know, now Indo is going to have that health drain for about 4.5 minutes. Currently, Indo, he has about 65% HP. Meanwhile, Scorpius has 45, but gaining. We will see in this next battle what they both have as far as HP, and that's going to decide who is going to the large category. Is it going to be this version, the normal, the first evolution? Or is it going to be the bad boy himself? I guess girl, whatever. The big bad evolved Scorpius. What am I saying? The second version of Scorpius. You know what I'm saying. Oh, I can tell you one thing. This is not good for Indoraptor. Like, he done went to sleep, and he's about to wake up with half HP. This is not good. Meanwhile, Scorpius over here already back over 70% HP. Indoraptor decided to take a nap at the worst possible time and now has the lowest HP it's had all day. 45% going into this battle right now. And that is the worst news for any of you Indoraptor fans. Let's see what we have. 81 to 44. All right, well, Indoraptor definitely does not have the advantage anymore. And it is now Scorpius with the absolute upper hand. Let's see what happens. Scorpius with the tail whip and down to 13%. The Indoraptor goes. All Scorpius needs to do here is hit one more move, and Scorpius will win the battle late. Oh my goodness. Scorpius just absolutely tossed the Indoraptor, and hey, that is a job well done for Scorpius. Even though Scorpius was gonna lose, somehow she turned it into a W. All right, Scorpius should be close to 100% by the time we release our first large dinosaur here. We've got the Acrocanthosaurus. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really know how Scorpius is gonna do here. I also don't even know, will Scorpius fight? Yeah, Scorpius will fight large dinosaurs. She's not that much smaller. Oh, already, actually. And the good news is, she's already back at 100% HP. Okay, they didn't fight, just a little roar. You know how it goes, though. We will probably have a fight very soon. Actually, we might have a fight right now. Yeah, never mind. Forget the very soon thing. Acro versus Scorpius. Who is the better dinosaur? Is it the evolution of Scorpius, or is it the regular Acrocanthosaurus? Let's see who gets the first bite. It's going to be Acro. I mean, doing about 29% damage. That's solid. But I don't think that's good enough, to be honest with you. Look at this. We got a tail whip already poisoned at 82%. That is definitely not going to be good for the Acrocanthosaurus. The good news is Scorpius now has low HP, but Scorpius is going to land one more tail whip, which will get the Acro down to 64%. And I know Acro won that fight, but you guys know, I mean, with the poison drain, you got 4.5 minutes now of nothing but health loss. So, like, 60 to 50 at the moment. We'll see what it is when they start fighting again. I mean, to be honest with you, the best bet for the large dinosaurs is right when they get hit with the poison, right when they get out of the battle, they just need to go right back into the battle. Like, he's already waited too long. Look at this. Acro now has under 50% HP, and Scorpius has 75. So, like, if you think about it, I don't think this is going to go good at all for the Acrocanthosaurus. Oh, my. And one shot, down goes Acro, and now Scorpius is just kind of laying in the body of Acro. That's kind of nasty, but hey, what the? Well, hello there, bud. What's kind of crazy to me is that we have not had to take out the second version of the Scorpius Rex yet. I mean, I'm going to release her by the end of the video just so y'all can see what she looks like, but this version itself with literally no traits, look, only aggressive. That's the only thing we have on this first version right now. She's destroying everybody. Obviously, the poison helps, but like, I didn't expect her to just pretty easily defeat everyone. Now, though, this is going to be her hardest competition yet. We've got the Giganotosaurus coming out, looking absolutely beautiful, by the way. And now, hopefully, we are going to see a crazy battle here. I think the Giganotosaurus obviously is going to be more powerful, but is he going to be able to outlast the poison? I mean, that's the real test for all these dinosaurs. Who is going to be the one to outlast the poison capabilities of the Scorpius Rex here? Let's see. We're probably going to start off with Giganotosaurus doing, you know, the first bit of damage, most likely. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Giganotosaurus didn't even do that much. I mean, that's 26% damage, with Scorpius having 74%. And there we go. Already being poisoned is the Giganotosaurus, and he took 20% damage. So, like, that is a worst-case scenario for the Giganotosaurus at this moment. Scorpius is doing absolutely amazing today. By the way, this remodel or this evolution of Scorpius, it's just the cosmetics. Like, it didn't add any strength or anything like that. So really, right now, I mean, I am ultra proud of Scorpius. 50% HP compared to 59 in draining. We'll see what they're both at when they fight again. But this is what I was saying. Right when they get out of a fight, the best case for the large dinosaurs is to get right back into a fight. But Giganotosaurus, I thought he was going to do it, but he just roared and walked away. Bad news for you, big fella. Oh, yeah, Giganotosaurus is so cooked, bro. We're probably going to have the next fight here soon, and look at this. Already under 40% HP. Meanwhile, Scorpius already back over 90% HP. I mean, Giganotosaurus is making his way over here, but it's a little too late, brother. Like, we're gonna lock in here still, obviously, but Scorpius now knows that she got the poison capabilities off. She's at 97%, and she's probably just gonna land one move and go to the next large dinosaur here. Yep, like I said, Scorpius Rex, the new evolution, just straight took down the Giganotosaurus. We're gonna go ahead and get him out of here, and I'm just gonna immediately release. We're gonna save Indom for the last, because I feel like that's gonna be the most powerful. And then we're just gonna immediately release T-Rex here. I mean, let me know what you guys think. Do you think T-Rex, one of the most alpha predators in the game, is he gonna be able to defeat what nobody can do, apparently, today? The Scorpius Rex. We'll see very shortly. I'm assuming, you know, right when T-Rex comes in here, Scorpius is, oh, he did look at the Giganotosaurus and was like, you know what, maybe I should go this way. Oh, psych, hold up now. They're going back towards each other, Scorpius and T-Rex. Are we gonna have a battle already? No, we're not, of course. Oh, all right, here we go. Like I said, they never do it 2 times in a row as far as the roaring goes. I haven't seen it anyway. They did it, never mind, 2 times. Okay, surely not 3 times, right? I ain't never seen a third. There you go. All right, no 3rd time's the charm today. We got Scorpius versus the T-Rex. I'm assuming that T-Rex is gonna get the first bite. The only way I think that a large dinosaur is gonna win against Scorpius is 2 bites. If you don't end Scorpius in 2 bites, she's gonna poison you, and then you're gonna have to somehow outlast all of that time. Look, they're only doing, like, that was 26% damage. They've all done basically the same thing, and then there you go, 20% damage, and now poison. We saw the same exact thing with Giganotosaurus. But okay, I mean, T-Rex did get the Scorpius Rex to under 50%, which makes it low HP. But now T-Rex with 60%. And look, I mean, he's gonna roar. You know, you won the fight. You won the battle, but not probably gonna win the war. We'll see what they're both at HP-wise when they get back into a battle. Look, Scorpius already trying to get back into a battle. That would be goofy. But yeah, health draining for T-Rex. And Scorpius already has more HP than the T-Rex. I'll be back. All right, we're back, and actually, that didn't take as long as I thought. Now, T-Rex does have 41%, Scorpius has 81%, but like, I mean, I guess this is the best chance that a large dinosaur has had. I just still don't think it's a very good chance. I mean, you can see the T-Rex color is still changed. It's not even close to back to what it was, and is this the end of T-Rex? It is. Ladies and gentlemen, the Scorpius Rex has destroyed how many dinosaurs today? Like over 10, right? Over 10 on the day, maybe 11 or 12, and now is on its last dinosaur of the day. Hold on, let me see what Scorpius is at. I want it to be fair. 84, let me get her to at least like 95 before I release Indom. All right, you know what, by the time they get into a fight, she should be fine. She's at 93 now, so let's go ahead and do it. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most, if not the most dangerous dinosaur in this game. We've got the Indominus Rex. I don't know who your guys' favorite dinosaurs is or are. Let me know in the comments. I totally forgot that we have the most realistic version as well. This was like our first mod in Jurassic World Evolution 3 was like the realistic Indom, which looks absolutely beautiful, might I add. So technically, these are 2 mods, all right? We have the Indom mod and we have the Scorpius mod, and they are both at 100% HP. And Indom already is about to be in a fight with Scorpius Rex. This is not gonna be just a roar. This is definitely gonna be the first battle between the 2 beasts. We've got Indom versus Scorpius. That was the most damage I'm pretty sure we've seen today as far as a large to Scorpius. But Scorpius is gonna do some, you know, some poison damage here, but only did about 14% HP. Meanwhile, oh my, 29% for Scorpius. She did get another shot off there and leaves Indom with 73%. Okay, so here is where things get massively interesting. Scorpius Rex, as you can see, has 34% HP. That is going to keep building. And Indom has about 68% HP and is going to keep dropping. So we'll see what they have when they get back to each other, but it might be about even. Which, like I said, would be... Oh, hold up. Scorpius was kind of playing it smart. She was running for a minute, but now she has nowhere to run. And let's check the HP. 55% for Indom, 61% for Scorpius. Scorpius might be taking a seat, bro. We'll see what happens, but she took a lot of damage that first fight. but she's the one that did the first round of damage. Look at this, 15%. If Scorpius, now that Scorpius was able to land the first bite slash tail whip, ladies and gentlemen, the Scorpius Rex took out everyone. The new evolution of Scorpius took out everyone in today's video. Look, I have nobody else in any of the hatcheries other than this one, which was, you know, the version I thought I was gonna have to use, but we didn't have to. The Scorpius Rex proves to be easily one of the best dinosaurs in this game. You can't even deny it. I mean, we just witnessed it firsthand. I at least want you guys to see the version we didn't get to see fight, which was the Site B variant. This was the one that has, you know, the strength boost, the defense boost, and the fitness boost. And the one that, you know, has the red eyes, orange eyes, whatever. It's the Site B location one. This one is sick, but we didn't even need her today, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you guys thought about the new design of Scorpius Rex. Do you like the old one better? Do you like this one better? Personally, I like this one better. Looks more dinosaurish to me. And clearly, I mean, it does some damage. Other than that, though, guys, let me know if there's any other mods that you guys would like to see in Jurassic World Evolution 3. There is a couple out right now, but not too much. I'll keep looking for them, though. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. I love ya. Goodbye.